to part 2 of the course introduction and review. Now, regularly, you should check the course schedule on the syllabus to find out when assignments are due and what are some of the expectations for the week. I will include some information within Moodle regarding the week's expectations, but always check the syllabus as well so you don't fall behind on assignments. Excluding the threaded discussions, late assignments will receive a 25% point deduction for each day they're late. Our course runs from Monday through Sunday. On Monday, I will open a Moodle module and provide you with expectations for that week, and you'll have until Sunday evening to complete most of the assignments. However, on the final week of the course, your last assignments are due on Friday evening, so don't wait until Sunday to post your final assignments or you will not receive credit. You'll see the assignment point values listed in the syllabus also. You can keep track and calculate your grade as you receive your scores for each assignment. And on the curriculum step assignments, be sure you make a note of the feedback that I provide, because if revisions are necessary, those must be included in the final curriculum development project to avoid points being deducted. In the syllabus, I also have listed the estimated time to complete assignments. Of course, these are not set in stone, and depending upon the type of learner you are, the times will vary. Some may use less time, some may require more time. But these are the average times a typical student should spend on assignments in order to do the best work. Some of that time may also be used through reading, researching, or collaborating with group members, and even being involved in threaded discussions. So keep in mind that all of that time is not expected to be spent just on writing course material. Now take a look at the assignment and expectations category, and I found that I can never review this enough, as there are always some that neglect to follow these expectations. All assignments must follow APA guidelines, which includes a cover letter with your name, title of assignment, instructor's name, course information, name of class, and date. And all of the assignments must be submitted as either a Microsoft Word document or even in rich text format. If you submit your assignment in any other format, it will not be accepted, and at which point that 25% point deduction will be applied. Now, if you're not too familiar with APA guidelines, I've included some resources within Moodle to help you out. Please read, review, and listen to and watch any and all of the references and the resources I've included. Failure to follow the appropriate guidelines will result in points being deducted on your assignments, and oftentimes points are deducted due to errors in formatting. So be sure you understand what's required. I've mentioned that late assignment penalty. Let me explain this again. All assignments must be posted at the scheduled due date and time. Any late submissions, regardless of the reason, will receive a 25% point deduction for each day that it's late. It's important that you don't procrastinate and you do whatever it takes to have your completed assignment submitted on time. This is part of being successful in our program. It takes initiative, it takes dedication, and it takes a lot of time in order to produce your best work. If you submit your assignment at 11:56, but it's due at 11:55, this is considered late. And I understand that things happen, but there's a lot of responsibility that goes into being successful in an online program. So be sure that you are proactive in your educational responsibilities. Now, if there's something going on, talk to me. If I know you're going through a difficult time, I'll understand. We're all human, but without communication, I can't offer grace. This is a 3-unit course, and all the course information is conducted through Moodle. And you should spend approximately 10 to 20 hours per week working on course material. If this was a class taught in a face-to-face setting, you have at least 3 hours per week of class time, in addition to the required time to complete any homework or other course assignments outside of that. And being that this is an online course, many people tend to look at it as being easier and wait until the last possible minute to view assignments or attempt to multitask on other things while working on assignments. Please don't wait until the last minute. And if possible, set aside that uninterrupted time throughout the week to work on course material. And you'll hear me say that over and over and over again. Hopefully it doesn't fall on deaf ears. But generally speaking, it's obvious in the quality of work that you submit, whether you spent a significant amount of time on it or you procrastinated until the last possible moment. Now, because a lot of your assignments will require group work, it's important that once you've identified your group members, you begin to determine what their schedules are and plan to organize a time that works for everyone in order to collaborate. Keep in mind that you may have some group members who are in different time zones. This may pose some challenges in determining a good time for everyone, but I want you to be able to work this out. Also, think about your specific work-related duties and similarities, as this will help make the final project a lot more meaningful and applicable to you. You can see in the syllabus, there's the expectations of student sections that I've listed. I have a lot of other expectations there. Be sure you check out both your Campus Cruiser email as well as the Moodle site on a regular basis. Oftentimes, I will post announcements and other information, and you're held responsible and accountable for knowing that information. Only your FPU provided email will be used for communications, and only the Moodle site. I will not use any personal emails, so be sure you check these frequently. Additionally, please read and review all of the written information as well as any of the podcasts that I've posted for you. I do expect you to read and follow the assignment directions, and I've tried to provide clear and detailed assignment directions, so be sure you follow them. Of course, if something is still unclear, don't hesitate to contact me and ask questions. I do want to help you out. I do want this to be a meaningful experience for you, but I don't know what you don't understand unless you communicate that with me. All assignments are based on a point system, and as you have your work returned to you, keep track of where you are in relationship to the rubric. You must maintain a B average in order to receive a passing grade. A grade of a C is considered unacceptable in our master's program because we're accelerated and we're impacted, and this will cause you to repeat a course and ultimately delay the completion of your degrees. Now take a look at the tentative course schedule. This outlines the weekly expectations, the reading assignments, the due dates, and some of this information will be posted in Moodle, but always check the schedule to know when things are due. We only have about 8 weeks, and we have about 3 years of information to cover. And I say that because it usually takes 3 years to develop an effective curriculum. So you must stay proactive. The workload is heavy, and time is of the essence. Again, note that on the final week of the class, all assignments are due on Friday and not on Sunday. Take some time, read through the remainder of the syllabus, make a note of the additional policies, make note of getting help with the class, the online course issues, including netiquette, and the university policy summaries. Remember that whether or not I've reviewed it, you are responsible for knowing all the information contained in the syllabus. But if you have questions after reading through it, feel free to contact me. That'll be it for now. Take care, and I will see you online.